Hi guys, good evening. We're going to start, please. In a few minutes, we're going to wait for your classmate, right?
Good evening, teacher.
Hello, teacher. Good evening.
Hi.
Don't worry.
Okay, guys, so good evening, everyone. We're going to start with the classes today. How was your day, guys? Was everything good?
Yes, teacher, everything good.
That's good to know. Patty, what about you, Nafarina?
Yes, teacher, it's fine. Thank you.
Oh, that's good to know, right? What about you, Noe? Was everything okay?
Yes, it was great. Thank you. How was your day?
Oh, my day was okay. No, thank you. So we're going to start, right? the lesson of today, it's interesting, but more about that is you have to pay a lot of attention, right? Because it's easy to get confused with this lesson, right? So just to start, I'm going to share your video, right? So please let me know. Okay, can you see my screen, guys? Well, in this case, girls, can you see my screen?
Yes, teacher.
Thank you. Okay, give me a second. I'm going to put it's not okay for me. Okay, so the lesson of today is about the past continuous and past simple, right? Both of these, right, of these times are going to work together, right? And in a specific time, okay? So then we have to know when do we have to use the past continuous? When do we have to use this past simple, right? So as you know, those are lessons that we already seen, right? I don't know in which course specifically, but we were supposed to do it, right? Let's start. This is a kind of a short introduction, okay? Because I have 2 slides for you, 2 presentation, right? And at the end of the class, as you know, as always, we're going to practice a little bit, right? So let's start.
The past continuous emphasizes progress. Uh-oh, so what does that mean? Relax. Emphasize means it focuses, okay? Strong meaning, emphasize. Progress, what does progress mean? Well, progress means something continues, it continues, okay? It continues, it doesn't start, stop. No, continues. This is called progress. So the past continuous emphasizes progress, okay? Let's look at some examples. This morning, it was snowing. It was snowing.
Okay, so I want to stop in this part. Okay, so one more time, the past continues, okay? It's gonna help us to emphasize the progress, right? We have an example. This morning, it was snowing, right? It happened for a period of time. In what time? This morning. So when I say this morning, it was snowing, there was a moment, I don't know how much does it last, right? But it was for a period of time, okay?
Okay, strong meaning that it continued. Okay, I met many interesting people while I was living in Vancouver.
Okay, so in this other example, okay, okay. Good evening, Alvaro.
Good evening, teacher.
Hi, how was your day?
Fine, thanks.
Yes, no. So today we're looking for this lesson. Okay, this is about the past continuous, the past simple. Okay, so pay attention, please. In this second example, guys, okay, I met many interesting people. Okay, something that you have to know, as I told you, we're going to see both of these times, right? Past continuous and past simple in one statement, okay? So in the first one, in my first statement, okay, this is a clause actually. This is a complete statement, right? I met many interesting people, okay? This statement is in past simple, as you can see, right? I have met. I met many interesting people. I have while, okay? We're going to see while in the future. We're not going to focus on while because today's lesson is about when, okay, instead of while, when. It's almost the same, but we're going to take it that lesson for the future, right? Then I have my second statement. I was living in Vancouver, okay? So what does it mean? For a period of time, I was there in Vancouver, okay? It doesn't specificate how much time, okay? But it was for a period of time, okay?
I was living. So we're emphasizing living, continue. It was so cold yesterday because I wasn't wearing a jacket. Okay.
Okay. Let's continue with the third example. It was so cold yesterday, okay? This statement, okay, it's a complete statement, then it's in past, okay? I have was. Then I have my second statement. I wasn't wearing, okay? The second one is with the past continuous, it's conjugated with the past continuous. Because I wasn't wearing a jacket. What does it mean? Yesterday, it was so cold, okay? So for a period of time, okay, we're talking about the whole day. That's the reason of why we're mentioning the time yesterday, okay? So it means that the whole day, it was so cold, okay? Then my second statement, I wasn't wearing a jacket, okay? In the whole day, I wasn't wearing a jacket. So it means that the whole day, okay? It indicates me for a period of time, okay? What time? Yesterday, in the whole day. Okay, let's continue.
Okay.
Is everything clear, guys, until this point?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, it's clear.
Yes, teacher.
Thank you. Noe, is it clear for you?
Yes.
Thank you.
Jacket. Okay. Now, the past continuous, usually the meaning is before, during. During means same time, and probably after a past time. Okay. So I'll show you some examples.
Okay, we're going to stop in this part, right? We're going to suppose, right, this is a timeline, okay? In this timeline, the past continuous works in this way, okay? We're going to say that this is before, okay, this is during, and this is after, okay? So the past continuous, my action, it lasts, okay, before, during, okay, supposedly, and probably after, okay? I'm not certain about after, but as you can see, the important part, right, of my timeline is, is that it lasts for a period of time, okay? Probably is going to happen after, right? Where's my, okay, no, yes, okay.
Okay. So I'll show you some examples. Okay. The past time. When I woke up this morning, it was raining. So what does this?
Okay, so this is about the lesson of today, right? About when, right? So the past continuous and past simple, which when, okay? With when, sorry. Okay, so as you can see, I have two statements, okay? I have my first one, and then I have my second one. I have when, that is going to emphasize, okay? An action that was it means in some cases that the action was interrupted for another one, okay? We're going to watch it that in other slides. I have a specific slide for that one, okay? So when I woke up this morning, okay, this is as simple as you can see. My second statement, it was raining, is in past continuous, right?
this mean? Well, the past time I woke up, and rain happened before this time, during this time, so I woke up, and probably after this time too. So I woke up this morning, before, rain, 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 same time, rain, 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 and probably after, rain, rain, rain. Okay, this is so useful in English. At 3 a.m. last night, 3 a.m., here's the past time. Of course, I was sleeping. Before, I was sleeping, 3 a.m., I was sleeping, and probably after, 4 a.m., 5 a.m., 6 a.m. So I was sleeping. It continued. Progress. And the last example, why were you studying in the library? Why were you studying in the library when I called you?
Okay, so one more time, we're seeing example with purchase, when, okay? So as you can see, we're going to start with the first example. When I woke up this morning, okay? So first it started raining, okay? It was raining, okay? Before to wake up, it was raining, okay? Then my second action is I woke up, okay? So can you please help me, who is going to be my volunteer for this time? Alberto, please could you help me to identify what action happened first?
Woke up this morning.
Okay, so thank you. In this case, we have when, okay? So what does it mean? Please, can you help me to identify, Nazarena? What can you understand in this statement? When I woke up this morning, it was raining. Probably happened, probably first it was raining. I don't know, after, what do you think?
Teacher, did you ask me?
Yes, Nazarena.
Sorry. First was raining and later woke up.
Yes, very good. Thank you, Alberto. Thank you, Nazarene. That's the point, right? That's the reason why I'm using when, okay? First, it was raining. I don't know at what time, right? But then I woke up. But when I woke up, I saw, and then I see that it was raining, right? So is everything clear in the first statement, guys? Do you have any question only in the first one?
No questions.
Thank you. Okay, so let's continue with the second one. At 3 a.m. last night, okay, here I have a specific time, okay? At 3 a.m. last night, of course, I was sleeping, okay? As you can see, I'm using the past continuous, right? It is making reference at the first one, right? With the first statement. At 3 a.m. last night, of course, I was sleeping. So here I have a reference. So at what time it started raining? At 3 a.m. Okay, last night. So one more time. First, it started raining, and then I woke up, right? And then we're going to continue with the third example. Why were you studying in the library when I called you? What can you identify in this question, guys? This is not the same as the other one, okay? This is different. Please, Patricia, can you help me to identify what is happening with my third question?
On the moment he called, the person was already studying in the library.
Yeah, something like that. Thank you. So specifically, right? When the person was studying in the library, we're going to say, I don't know, Sarah. Okay. at the moment that Sarah was studying in the library. Okay, as you can see, when I using when, the first action that was studying, okay, Sarah was studying. This is in then this action was interrupted for the other one, okay, when I called you, okay, so this is interruption, okay, so why were you studying in the library, okay, so this is the interrupted action, okay, the interrupted statement. So what happened first? Sarah was studying in the library, okay, but this action, okay, in parentheses is studying, okay, this action was interrupted, okay, because someone called her, okay, when I called you, okay. So in this state, well, actually a question, in this question, okay, we're going to say that an action happened first, but it was interrupted for another one, okay, for another action, okay. I don't know, guys, if it's clear. Do you have any question?
No.
Oh, teacher. Okay, thank you. Give me a second. Give me a second, please. Okay. Okay, we're going to continue.
This is the past time when I called you. So why were you studying in the library when I called you? Okay. Now, in my examples, I used the past continuous and the past simple. So remember, the past simple is for finished actions. The past continuous is for actions in progress.
Okay, so we're going to see this fastly, right? A kind of a refresh, right? So when do we use the past simple? For describes actions that finished, okay? Finished past actions, okay? Then the past continuous describes actions in progress. That's the reason why do we use ing, okay? In Spanish, it will be something like ando or endo at the end of our verb, okay? Our principal verb.
So the past continuous, the past simple, finished actions. Let's look at some sentences. We ate a wonderful dinner last night.
Okay, something that is interesting in past simple is that this time give us a kind of a specific time, okay? Last night, for example.
We ate a wonderful dinner last night. But progress, we were eating a wonderful dinner when you called,
Okay, so in the first statement, okay, it's the past simple, right? We ate a wonderful dinner last night. Okay, so that's all. No one interrupted our action. The action in parentheses ate finished. Okay, it wasn't last night. Okay, that's all that we have to do to know about the past simple. Okay, what about my second statement? And my first one, okay, as you know, we're making a kind of combination with the past continuous and past simple, okay? So in my first one, I'm using past continuous, okay? I have my ing. We were eating a wonderful dinner, okay? As you can see, I'm not using last night because we're only going to be specific with the time in past simple, right? It doesn't happen with past continuous because that's not the point of, right? We were eating, well, something that you have to know, a kind of tip, if we call it like that. In the past simple, okay, we have reference, right? When does the action happen, okay? We have something like last night, yesterday, as you saw, right? In the past simple, we're focusing in the time, okay? When was it? Last night. In contrast, past continuous, okay? It doesn't take care about the time, right? The point of the past continuous is to point, to focus on the progress action, okay? Not the time. It doesn't matter actually, right? Because the point of the past continuous is to focus on the action that is in progress, okay? So we were eating a wonderful dinner, okay? So it was a happening for a period of time, right? It was a continuing action. But what happened? I have when, okay? So this action, okay, in parentheses, eating, we were eating, is interrupted by another one. In this case, you called for another action. In this case, you called. Okay, so first happened the action that happened first. We were eating a wonderful dinner, okay? But we're going to, it was like that. I'm going to try to draw it, okay? We were eating, okay? This is my action in progress, okay? We're going to use the other color, another color, okay? This is my first action, okay? We were eating, okay? In timeline, guys. When, okay? In this time, okay, in my timeline, my action is interrupted, okay, by this one, okay, by call, when you call, okay. So that's the reason why do we use when, okay, to indicate that an action was interrupted by another one, okay. Is everything clear until this point, guys? Do you have any question?
It's clear, teacher.
Thank you, Álvaro, Nazarena,
It's
Noé.
clear.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so when you called is a very fast action. And we were eating dinner. We're saying this progress. We were eating dinner. Okay, another example. I studied English yesterday. I studied, it's finished. But I was studying at 3 p.m. yesterday. So before, same time, during, and probably after. 3 p.m. I was studying. Okay, one more example. It rained every day last week. It rained every day last week. Finished. But progress, it was raining. It was raining when school finished.
Okay, so I have another one. It was raining, okay. This was my action in progress, okay. When, okay, school finished yesterday, okay. So I have two statements one more time, okay. Then I have when at the middle of these two statements. First, it was raining, okay. It is a continuous it is an action in progress, okay. When school finished yesterday, okay. Here I have another one. School finished yesterday, okay. So what's going on is in this statement. It was raining, okay. Then, okay, or when school finished yesterday, okay.
It was raining when school finished yesterday. It was raining. So progress. Okay. If you'd like to practice.
Okay, so that's all, guys, about the video. Only about the video. Okay, do you have any question until this part? To continue with our
Yeah, teacher. Thank you.
Okay, that's good to know. We were supposed to see this lesson on Monday, but I was so sick, so I couldn't rescue my material. Okay, but it's the same. Okay, so can you see my screen, guys? I'm showing my in person. I'm in person. I don't know if you can see. Guys?
We're seeing YouTube right now.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going to share my screen. Thank you for letting me know. I don't know what's going on. I have the same problem yesterday. Okay, so now we're going to see a little bit, okay, 3 pages in person, okay. So as I told you, we're going to focus on when, okay. So let's listen this audio.
Hi, it's Emily. You know, I thought about Talia when I left for school this morning. In fact, I was still thinking about her when I got to school. I just used examples of the past with when and the past continuous with when. Let's learn more about those kinds of sentences.
Okay, so let's continue. Let's start. Okay, so point number 1, please. Could you read Nazarena?
Okay. We use the past continuous to talk about an action that was in progress at a specific time in the past. When we use the past continuous, we weren't interested in when the activity ended. Jackie, it was 6. I was sitting in the student lounge. We use the simple past to talk about another action that interrupts that action. Jackie, I was sitting in the student lounge when a woman came up to me. In the example first, Jackie sat down in the student lounge, then a woman came up to her.
Thank you. So, as I told you before, right? Something that is important in past continuous. Okay. The only thing that we do is to focus in the progress action. Okay. And not in the time. Actually, of course, it can. For example, if there is a specific time in past continuous, the statement is a specific time. It's not a problem, right? But that one sometimes happen, not always. For example, as a simple past two. Okay, so the thing is that we are interested in when the activity ended. Okay, because it can continue in the future, right? That's the reason why it is continuous. Okay, so it was 6. Okay, and my first statement is in simple past. Oh yeah, something that you have to know. For example, it could be at the end. There is not a specific structure. Okay, first, for example, goes by my simple past, or at the end, or first it goes my past continuous. It doesn't matter at all, right? Because the word that is going to determine the meaning of the statement is when. Okay, when. So let's analyze the first statement. It was 6. I was sitting in the student lunch. Okay, so here I have my simple past. Okay, then I have my past continuous. We use the simple past to talk about another action that interrupts that action. Okay, that's what we saw in our video, right? So I was sitting. Okay, here I have my word when. Okay, what is going to determine, which is going to determine what's going on, or the sense of my statement. I was sitting. in the student lunch, okay? This is an action. This is an action in progress. I was sitting in the student lunch, okay? So as you can see, there is no specific time. For example, I don't know, since since the morning until the afternoon. Okay, there's no specific time. I was sitting in the student lunch. That's all that I have to know. As I told you, the past continuous focus and make the emphasize, okay, in the action, right? Not in the time. When, okay, a woman came up to me, okay? So let's see this timeline. Okay, I have past, and then I have my future, and I have now. Okay, so when I say I was sitting in the student lunch, okay, this is an action that is in progress, okay? But another action in this case, the woman came up to me, okay, came. As you can see, this is a kind of interaction, actually, okay? So this is my past time, okay? I was sitting, it started in the past, and it was continued, okay? This is a progressive action. Then, let's change of color, okay. Then my action was interrupted by another one. In this case, to make the interruption, to indicate an interruption, we're going to use the simple past, okay? So because it was for a short time, okay? She just came up and that's all, okay? It is not a progressive one, okay? So in the example first, Jackie sat down in the student lounge. Then a woman came up to her, okay? I don't know, guys, if you have any question until this point.
No, teacher.
Okay, thank you. Do you got it? What is the meaning of came up? This phrasal verb? Guys?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, thank you. So, Nazarena, please could you explain us what does came up mean?
Okay, teacher, is when you can approximate to someone.
Yes, thank you. Okay, thank you. That's all. Okay, so let me clear my draw. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, I feel like if I'm gonna die, guys, I'm so sorry. I don't know what's going on. Okay, let's continue with number 2, please. Alvaro, could you read for us, please?
Okay. We use when to introduce the simple past action. Jackie. Amy and I were talking when a friend of hers showed up. In this example, first Amy and Jackie started talking, then Amy's friend showed up.
Thank you. So the pronunciation for this one is showed. We're not going to pronounce this letter E. Okay, it's like showed. But at the end of our word, in this case, our verb, we're going to pronounce the letter T. Okay, it is something like showed. Okay, so now the question: when do we have to add in our statement the word when to introduce the simple past action? Okay, so let's analyze this statement. Okay, Amy and I were talking. Okay, so this is a progressive action. Okay, it is a continuous action. When Okay, I'm introducing my second action, my interrupted action in this case, okay, because they were talking when a friend of hers showed up, okay? So in this one, I'm introducing my other statement, okay, my second part of my statement with the simple past, okay? When a friend of hers showed up, okay? So it was for a short time, okay? That's the difference between the past continuous and the simple past, okay? In this example, first Amy and Jackie started talking, okay? They were talking. Then Amy's friend showed up. So what is my interrupted action? The second one, when a friend of hers showed up, okay? So is everything clear, guys? Do you get it? What is showed up?
Yes, teacher.
Thank you. You girls, is everything clear?
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
Thank you. Let's continue. Number 3, please, Noe, could you read?
Okay. When both clauses are in the simple past, the meaning is very different. Notice the difference in these two examples. When Jackie arrived at Valentino's, Nick and Talia looked at their menus. In this example, first Jackie arrived at Valentino's, then Nick and Talia looked at their menus. When Jackie arrived at Valentino's, Nick and Talia were looking at their menus. In this example, Nick and Talia were looking at their menus. Then Jackie arrived at Valentino's.
Thank you. So, if I use in my statement two clauses that are in simple past, the meaning change. Okay, when Jackie arrived at Valentino's, Nick and Talia look at their menus. Okay, first she in this case, yes, she arrived. Okay, at Valentino's. And then they looked at their menus. Okay, so both are actions that happened for a short period of time. Okay, it was fastly. Okay, so the best meaning for this one would be something like it happened and then the action didn't continue. Okay, so and the contrary with the second one, when Jackie arrived at Valentino's, Nick and Talia were looking at their menus. Okay, so first, Nick and Talia were looking, okay, we're looking at their menus, okay. Then what is my interrupted action? When Jackie arrived, okay, so they were already looking for that menu, okay. Then Jackie arrived at the restaurant, okay. Is everything clear, guys, until this point? Do you have any question?
No, no questions.
Thank you. Let's continue with point number 4. Okay, let's ask two. Okay, any volunteer who wants to read that one, that part?
Can I, maybe?
Yes, of course, thank you.
Okay. The part of the sentence that begins with when called a time clause. The time clause can come at the beginning or the end of the sentence. The meaning is the same. When Jackie asked about Brian Walters, Dean seemed surprised. Or Dean seems surprised when Jackie asked about Byron Walters. When the time clause comes first, we put a comma after it. when the main clause comes first, we don't use a comma between the two clauses.
Thank you. So the part of the sentence that begins with when, okay, this one. Actually, it is called a time clause, okay? Or in other words, it will be like the interrupted action, okay? Because the action in progress, okay, was interrupted for another one, right? So the other one was in simple past, okay? So when we use simple past to introduce that statement, we're going to use when, okay? So if you want to call it time clause or the interrupted action, it's okay, okay? So when Jackie asked about Byron Walters, okay, then seemed surprised, okay? Then seemed surprised, okay, when Jackie asked about Byron Walters. Okay, so in this statement, please could you, Alvaro, explain us what happened first?
Okay. First happened, Jackie asked about Byron Walters, and after, Dean seemed surprised.
Thank you, thank you. So in this statement, why I'm not using ing because of the verb, okay? Remember that we have a list of verbs that are irregular, okay? So, and it cannot be conjugated with ing, okay? For example, it will be ready if I say seeming, okay? It doesn't exist. Okay, that's the reason of why this is with ed, okay? Those are my stated verbs, okay? Remember. So, in this other one, Jen seemed surprised when Jackie asked about Byron Walters, okay? Both of these statements, okay, means the same, okay? But if you are going to add first my time clause or my my interrupted action, okay, you have to add a comma to separate my first clause to my second clause, okay? It is necessary, okay? So it is only when the time clause comes first, okay? We need to use a comma. But what about when my when, okay, in this case, the main clause, okay, in this case would be the action in progress, my past continuous, okay, come first, and then I'm going to introduce my second clause, okay, my time clause. It comes in second place, okay. There's no necessary to add a comma, only when my time clause is going to come first, okay. So that's all. Is everything clear, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. We're going to watch one more slide, okay. Are only 10 pages, so it's no, yes, almost, okay. So I'm not sure if we're going to have enough time because I have an exercise for you right now, okay, but I don't know if we're going to have enough time to do the other one, so I'm not sure what am I supposed to do right now. So let me think. So simple past, remember one more time, simple past are actions, events, states that started and finished in the past. We use ago, yesterday, okay, it will be last night, okay, last day, I don't know, okay. So that indicate us that the time that it finished, okay. We have regular and irregular verbs. Okay, my regular verbs and those and in ed. I studied English last night. Okay, my regular verbs, for example, that are in the second column. Okay, this is because of the list. Remember that we have a list. Okay, see, saw, and seen. Okay, those are my three times of my verb. I'm sorry, guys. I saw a car accident last night. Okay, so we're going to that. This is my exercise, but it's not necessary because we already know the simple past. Okay, so what about the past continuous? Describes an action that was happening at a certain time in the past. Okay, remember, it's not important at all the time. Okay, and no, actually the point of the past continuous, okay, is to make to emphasize the progress, the action that was in progress. Not actually, not at all the time. Okay, to focus on the time, we have the simple past. Okay, so for example, what were you doing at 9 in the evening? I was watching TV. Okay, it happened for a period of time. Okay, let's continue. So you already know this, the structure. My personal pronoun was where, it depends, my verb plus ing. In Spanish, it will be at the end of our verb, ando, endo. Okay, so we're going to continue. This was the exercise. Okay, but we're going to continue because we're not going to have enough time to finish our exercises. Okay, now this is important part. Past simple, past continuous, when, as. Okay, so past continuous describes an action that was happening. Okay, the longer action. Why do we say longer? Because it happened for a period of time, for a certain time. Okay, I was crossing the street. Okay, when, okay, this is my time clock. Remember, do you remember time clause or interrupted action? When the driver ran through the red light. Okay, first, what is my first action? That I was crossing the street. Okay, crossing the street. Then my action was interrupted for, in this case, for a driver, okay, that ran through the red light. Okay, the past simple, okay, my time pause, my interrupted action was the shorter action. Okay, so the first one, longer action, the second one, okay, the simple past, my shorter action. Okay, in this case, describes the action that interrupts the longer action. Okay, other examples. Could you read Nazarena?
Okay. I was sleeping when the telephone rang and woke me up. He was driving too fast when crashed the car.
Thank you. So, Nazarena, can you please help me to identify what happened first? What is my longer action and what is my shorter action?
Okay. The first is I was sleeping and later the telephone rang and later woke up.
Okay, thank you. So this is my action in progress, right? I was sleeping for a long time. Okay. It is not necessary that the action is too long or too short, right? But the important point, and you have to focus on that the action was in progress. Okay, that's the only thing that you have to take her on. Then, okay, my time pause or my interrupted action. What interrupted? in this case, my time of sleep. Okay. When the telephone rang and woke me up. Okay. He was driving too fast when he crashed the car. Okay. So in this statement, he was driving too fast. Okay. This is my action in progress. Okay. And this action was interrupted for another one. Okay. When he crashed the car. Okay. In this case, it's not like interruption. It would be something like stopped the first action. Okay. Not like interruption, but it stopped the first action. Okay. In a short time. That's the reason why we're using the simple past. Okay. So is everything clear, guys?
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
Thank you. More examples. Okay, please, Patricia, could you read?
The announcer made a special live report. We were watching the news.
Okay, thank you. So, please, Noelia, can you help me to identify what happened first? What is my time clause? What can you identify in this statement? Patricia, are you there?
Oh, sorry, I thought you said Noelia. The first is we were watching, and then the announcer made the live report.
Thank you. That's all, right? The announcer made a special live report. Okay. When we were watching the news. Do you think this is an interruption, Patricia? Or it is like my time clause is stopping my second action?
I think it's an interruption.
Yes, very good, right? So, then the conclusion is that there was an important news, right? So the announcer made a special live report when we were watching the news. Thank you, Patricia. Let's continue, please, Alvaro, with the next one.
Yeah. When you called, I was trying to study.
Okay, what happened? Can you explain us?
The first action is I was trying to study, and later you called.
Okay, so it is like an interruption or is a stop action?
It's an interruption.
Very good, thank you. Thank you. So, let number 3, please, Nazarena.
Okay, I was trying to study when you called.
Okay, so please explain it. What happened?
First, I was trying to study when someone called.
Yes, thank you. So, when you called, I was trying to study. I was trying to study when you called. And then when I was trying to study, you called. Okay, these statements, guys, are the same. Okay, as you can see, the meaning is not changing. The what Alvaro explained us, Nazarena did. Okay, so oh my goodness, I get scared. So the only thing that you have to take care on is that when we're going to put my time clause in first time, okay? When you called, right? We're going to put a comma. When you called, then I'm using a comma Then I'm going to continue. I was trying to start. But when I'm going to introduce my progressive action, it's not necessary to add a comma because I have when in the middle, right? The same happened in the third statement, okay? When I'm going to use my time clause at the beginning, when I was trying to study, okay, no, this statement is wrong, guys. We're going to avoid this statement. This is wrong, okay? Okay, so let's continue. Do you have any question, guys?
No, teacher. Here is only for the comma, right? When
Yes.
when you have the main clause in the first, you don't need comma. But
Yes, you got it.
okay, teacher. Thank you.
Only when we're going. No, don't worry, don't worry. When we're going to introduce, right, our time clause or our interrupted action, we're going to use a comma. Okay. But in the contrary, when we are going to use our, well, add, not use add, our, where's my spotlight? Okay, when we're going to introduce my class, okay, my main class, sorry, we're not going to use a comma directly when, because when is in the middle, so it's not necessary. Okay, this is about while, but we're not going to see while by the moment, okay? It's almost the same, but this is not about our lesson, okay? So now we are going to continue practicing, okay? I'm with chill, guys. I'm so sick. So first it was cold, then I feel a little bit, I don't know. I guess it's because I'm with chill. Okay, so let's practice. First, we're going to practice, as you know, with our in our platform, right? This is supposed to be your homework, but we're going to do it, right? So here I have 8 exercises. Okay, so please, number 1, we're going to ask to Alvaro. Could you please help me?
Okay. The exercise 1.
Yes, please, number 1.
When class ended this evening, Eddie asked me over to her apartment.
Okay, so what do you think?
The first class ended, then Eddie invited Amy over.
Very good. Thank you. That's all, right? Thank you, Alvaro. Let's continue, please, with Nazarena, number 2.
Okay, teacher. I was watching Modern Family on TV when Amy arrived. First, Eddie started watching Modern Family, then Amy arrived.
Thank you. That's all. Very good. What is Modern Family? I guess it's a TV series, right?
Yes.
Yes.
It is about comedy. Do you know, guys?
Yes.
Yes. It's comedy.
Oh, I saw the other day on Facebook. It appeared me, and I don't know. I didn't like. Okay, so let's continue with number 3, please. Noelia.
Okay. When Josh called, we decided to order a pizza. First, just Josh called, and then they decide to order a pizza.
Very good. Thank you. Number 4, please. Patricia.
We were eating when he arrived. First, they started eating, and then Josh arrived.
Very good. Thank you. Thank you. Let's continue with again, Alvaro. Number 5.
When he sat down, he told us about a car accident he'd seen. First, he sat down, then he told them about an accident.
Very good. Thank you. The next one, please, Nazarena.
Okay, he was crossing the street when a car hit a truck. First, he started to cross the street, then the accident happened.
Very good. Thank you. And number 7, please, Noelia.
Both drivers got out of their cars when the police arrived. First, the police arrived, then the drivers got out of their cars.
Very good. Thank you. And the last one, please, Patricia.
When we turned on Newsline, John was reporting the accident. First, they turned on Newsline, then John started to report the accident.
Okay. So I don't guess it's the second one. Let's analyze the statement. When we turned on the news line, okay, John was reporting the accident, okay? So what do you think? What is the first action? What is the action in progress?
I think first they turned on Newsline.
Okay, so the first action, okay, so actually the correct answer is first John started his report, okay, and then they turned on the Newsline. Why? Because we have when we turned on Newsline, okay, when we turned on Newsline, John was reporting the accident, so this action happened first. Oh. When we turned on Newsline. Yes. He started his report. Yes, because we have turned on. Okay. So the same meaning for this. Oh, what did I do? Yes. Sorry, I changed the option. So in this case, it would be the second one. Patrice, okay, the correct answer is the second one. I don't know if it's clear.
Yes, it's clear.
Okay, so guys, do you have any question?
No, teacher.
Thank you.
It's clear for me.
Thank you. Let's see what's going on. Let's submit. Yes, everything was okay. Okay, all the answers were okay. Thank you, guys. So let's continue. I'm not sure. Ooh, okay, I guess we're going to finish in 5 minutes, and then we're going to go in the classroom, right? But I hope we have enough time because lately we're not finishing our activities in classroom, right? And that's important for me to see how is your writing. Okay, so here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 9 spaces to complete to fill it. Okay, so you have to take care about the capitalization. Okay, lower and uppercase. So let's start by Alvaro. Commuters were trying to get home this evening when another typical cell phone accident. Oh, what do you think? Here you have your verb in parentheses.
Occurs in simple past.
Okay, occurred.
Occurred. Uh-huh.
Very good, thank you. Yes, now it's better. Okay. Thank you, Alvaro. The next one, please, Nazarena.
Okay, teacher. One car was traveling east on First Avenue when the light.
Okay. When the light, thank you. So until this part, commuters, okay, were trying to get home this evening when another typical cell phone accident occurred downtown at Center Street and First Avenue. One car was traveling east on First Avenue when the light, please, Noelia, can you help me?
Okay. First Avenue when the light. I think it's turned red.
Very good, turned, okay? Because we have when. Okay, and then I have was traveling in my action in period was first, then logically my second action is to be in simple past. Thank you. Then Patricia, could you help me? The car not stop.
The car didn't stop.
Very good. Didn't stop. Okay. Thank you. The next one, please, Alvaro. When the light
Was changing.
Okay, so in this case, we can say was changing because we have when. Remember to introduce my other action, okay? My simple past action, we use when, okay? Because one is that is for interrupted action for my time cost. But what's going on? This is not a past continuous and simple past statement, okay? So can you try one more time, please?
Okay, when the light changed.
Very good, change. Okay. The car didn't stop when the light changed. Very good, thank you, Alor. The next one, please, Nazarena.
Okay. It hit a truck that was entering the intersection. According to a witness, the driver was talking on a cell phone when he.
Very good, thank you. Was talking. Let's talk. Okay, you know, guys, I'm without glasses, so then I can't see my my keyboard. Okay, so was talking. Very good. Thank you, Nazarena. Let's continue with you, Nelia.
On a cell phone when he hit, I think.
Yes, very good. Very good. Thank you. When he hit the truck. Thank you, Noe. Let's continue with you, Patricia.
When the ambulance arrived.
Thank you. When the ambulance arrived. Finally, Alvaro, the paramedics.
The paramedics were treating the drivers.
Okay, when the ambulance arrived, the paramedics. No, I guess it's in simple past, or I'm no guess. I'm sure it's simple past because this is not a simple past and past continuous statement. Okay. So when the ambulance arrived, okay, the paramedics, because these two actions, this is not a progressive action. Okay. Also, if you put what, where, you tell me where. If you see this one, there's no sense because first, when the ambulance arrived, the paramedics were treating. Okay, so it means that the paramedics were the action was in progress. Okay, so then the ambulance was already there. Okay, so first the ambulance arrived. Okay, then they treated. Okay, because they arrived together. Okay, do you got it? Can you try one more time?
Yes, teacher. The paramedics treat the drivers.
Yes, now it's good. Okay, so let's submit. It was good. Okay, that's all. That's all, guys. So, do you have any question, guys, until this part?
No.
No, teacher.
No, teacher.
Okay, so now please go in classroom, join into the post of today. We have 20 minutes. We have to do as soon as possible because then we're not going to have enough time. Okay, here I have some exercises for you. You can send me a request in my Gmail. I'm here. So, yes. Okay. Okay, so I didn't receive any request. Okay, I have Alvaro and Patricia. Okay, so please send me a request, a permission. Ask for a permission, guys. Okay, then yes, I got it. Okay, now Patricia, you can write it. Okay, thank you, Alvaro. I received yours. Thank you, Nazarena, I received yours. Okay, so, who misses? Okay, Alvaro, Nazarena. Oh, yes, Noelia, please do it. I'm here waiting for you. Okay, we're going to continue, right? I'm going to share my screen. This is the way that we're going to work, right, folks? Okay, I'm going to share my screen. Okay, so here we have 20 statements, okay? So the first one, okay, is going to do Alvaro, okay? The number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 is for Alvaro. I'm going to try to. Okay, what color do you want? Okay, no. What did I do? Oh my goodness, give me a second, guys. Okay, yes. So now from number 1 until number 5 is from Alvaro. Okay, then 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, these exercises are going to be for Nazarena. Okay, so since here until 15 is going to be for Patricia. Okay, this is from Patricia. Patricia is going to do, we're going to do it with What color? Yes, this one. Okay. And this one is going to be for Alvaro. Oh yes. Okay. Now, guys, I don't know. No, I didn't receive any message. Okay, so remember you have to ask me for a permission.
But I think I can write. Not on.
Yes, yes, can you?
I don't know. Oh no. Yes.
If you know,
I send you the permission.
okay, give me a second. Jimmy. Yes, I get it. Okay, now you can. You are able to write, right? So you're going to do the from this one from 16 until 10, right? This is going to be your green color. Oh no, it's too dark. Oh my goodness. Okay, this one is better. No. Okay, so please guys do it. Okay, let's see. I'm going to start with, okay, he was sleeping when the doorbell rang. Very good. Very good, very good. Let's continue with Nazarena. What was number 6? What were you doing? I was. Okay, thank you, Nazarena. I'm going to add a letter A at the end of your statements, yeah, if are correct, okay? And then, okay. Last year, 7, I visit Paris and Rome. Okay, thank you. Okay, let's continue with Patricia. I was working alone. I was working alone when I. Okay, very good. Thank you. It was a day in summer. Snow was falling. Children were singing. What were doing? Okay, very good. Okay. 16. Let's continue with you, Lori. When he got home. Oh. 16. When he, if you have a C, you have to check your statement, right? Oh no. 17 at 10 a.m. yesterday. I was sitting at the, very good. This is all right. Okay, I was enjoying my books. Okay. Okay, let's continue with Alvaro. Okay. We were eating dinner. We started eating. Okay, very good. Thank you. Yesterday, I went to the post office. I went to the post office. Bought some fruit at the supermarket and read a book. And read a book in the book. Very good. Thank you, Alvaro. Let's continue. We were watching TV when we heard. Very good. Thank you. A noise. Julie was in the garden when Lawrence arrived. Very good. Thank you. Okay. Thank you, Alvaro. All your statements are very good. Okay, you have an A. Do you have any question, Alvaro, until this part?
No, teacher, I don't have questions.
Thank you. So let's continue with Nazareth. They were having, oh no. Yes, they were having dinner. Okay. When the police came, very good. Thank you. He was working in the garden when he found the money. Okay, very good. Thank you. Laura was studying. Okay. Oh. Okay. Very good. Thank you, Nazarena. Laura. Yes, it's okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
When he was getting home. No, this is okay. Okay. So let me continue with Patricia. Okay. Yes, 13. My ex-boyfriend was so annoying. He always was always okay. My ex-boyfriend was so annoying. Okay, he always missed the bus. Okay, so please could you check this statement? Okay, Patricia, could you try it one more time? The first one is okay, right? My ex-boyfriend was annoying. Okay, so you have to check for the rest. Okay. When I called Julie, 14. When I called Julie, she was working. Very good. That's good. Okay. Why were you crying? This is okay. Very good. Thank you. Thank you, Patty. You have only one observation. Please try one more time.
I changed it, teacher.
Okay. He was always missing in the bus and arriving. Yes, now it's okay. Now it's okay. Do you got it, Patricia?
Yes, teacher.
Thank you. So now everything is okay, Patricia. Thank you. Then let's continue with you now. So I was enjoying my book so much that I didn't notice. Okay, No, remember that when we use our auxiliary, we have to put our verb,
That's wrong. Yes, yes, that's wrong.
right? Don't worry. This is letter. Oh no, A. Everything is okay, right? Very good. So, David was sleeping. Okay. In this statement, please check this part. Very good. 19. David wasn't sleeping when I arrived. Okay. He was studying. Very good. Now it's okay. Thank you. And the last one, Mr. Black. Oh, okay. For this one, we have a period here. For this one, we have to check this one, right? Instead of saying didn't work, okay, because it's we're talking about a progressive one, a progressive action. So could you please try one more time?
Okay.
Okay, guys, the rest of the class, do you have any question? I know that 5 exercises for each one, it's not enough, right? And it is because we don't have too much time, right? But I don't know, guys, if you got it. Do you have any question?
No, teacher. All is fine, thank you.
Okay, thank you, China. So please, Enoy, can you change your statement? Yes. Yes, now it's good because it's a progressive one, right? We're checking. Wasn't working. Right, now it's better, okay? Mr. Black wasn't working. We have 2 spaces here. Okay, wasn't working in the garden at 10 p.m. last night, okay? So now it's clear, now it's better. Okay, so do you have any question, guys? No, do you got it?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, so I don't know the rest of the class, why I can't. Oh yes, now I can. Okay, so that's all for the class of today, guys. Do you have any question?
No, teacher, thank you.
No questions.
No teacher, no questions.
Okay, thank you, guys. Thank you for your attention. I hope you had a great night. I'm going to launch the pool. Please fill it. And if you have any question, please let me know. I'm on WhatsApp. You can send me an inbox. Okay?
Okay,
So that's
thank
all for
you.
today.
See
Thank
you,
you.
teacher. Bye.
Bye. See you.
See you, teacher. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, teacher, thank you.
Bye, teacher.
Bye. Bye-bye.